Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ingus and I'm from IGS Electronics. Today we are going to be having a look at one of the problems I had with one of the CPUs, and I thought I'm going to make a video for you guys to have a look at it yourselves if you ever get that problem. This is quite a serious problem. It very rarely happens, but if it does happen, I'm pretty much just going to show you what to do. So basically this kind of error usually happens when I don't know, memory gets corrupted or something fatally happens to the CPU. Not fatally, I mean something gets corrupted within the memory itself, and you're no longer able to access your CPU is flashing stop constantly, and you are trying to access it with your TI portal, and there's TI portal says, sorry mate, I can't get to it, so the CPU is pretty much locked out. So this video is all going to be how do we reset CPU manually, pretty much wipe the memory, wipe the CPU pretty clean, so pristinely clean, so there's nothing in it. So this time you're probably going to be, as I mentioned in the video in a minute, is hoping that you have made all the backups. So yeah, so this is what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's get started. Here we are. So there's a PLCs. As you can see, I've been busy. I've been playing a lot with a lot of the different things, especially with the semantic nets today. As you can see, my CPU in here, it is flashing a stop, and you pretty much, even if you reset it, and it's trying to do something, but it's doing nothing. So it's going back into stop. You put it into run, nothing's going to happen, and SF is not going to come up either. So, and another thing is what I'm going to show you, we're going to quickly jump into TI portal. It won't even let you connect to the actual unit itself as well. So let's to connect to the unit itself from TI portal. Usually what that happens is your memory card has gone corrupted or something's gone bad with the memory card. Usually that would be the case. So let's quickly jump into TI portal and have a look when it comes down from communications part of it. So the first thing we're going to do in here, we are going to check the accessible nodes, and often when this error comes up, it will pretty much going to tell you that it can't reach anything. So I can show in a minute in here in online state says accessible nodes were not found, but it says I found one problem. So pretty much telling you there is some form of a problem. So if you want to be double sure as well with your MPI controller converter, so go into the control panel under the section set PG PC interface, double click on that one to make sure the communications is happening with your the converter as well, so adapter. So as you can see, my one is set to that one. When you go in diagnostics and when you click a test, the test will usually, if it's communicating with your adapter, it will say okay, and then you in here it says read all the nodes. So the actual the adapter should be at node 0, but CPUs usually come under node 2. If node 2 is not coming up, it means it's telling you that it's communicating with your everything is perfect with your adapter. But after adapter, it can't connect to anything else. So pretty much your CPU is not letting it happen because it's gone, he's lost pretty much everything. So in this case, what we need to do is we need to go into the actual CPU and get the CPU fully reset. Right, when this moment has come, what you need to do is hold your switch in here, the MRS, the run stop and reset switch. Hold it down for about 9 seconds until your stop flashing becomes solid. So that's what we're waiting now. So there we go. So let it go, and within 3 seconds, click it down again. So basically the stop will be flashing. It now is pretty much wiping. At this moment it's pretty much deleting everything was on there, and once it's completed, as you can see, the stop now it is stopped flashing and your system has been deleted. Pretty much everything was on there was wiped off. The CPU was reset back to factory reset and memory is empty. So if you put in a run mode, so it should be able to allow you to go into run mode. So CPU is fully reset. So let's jump back onto the TI portal and let's see if the communications is there. So now that we've done that one, so let's get back to SetPG PC interface and make sure that the communications is happening well. So let's test it. We already know that we are communications with our adapter, and let's read the nodes. So if all went well and the CPU is in a healthy state, as you can see now it says I'm reading 2 bus nodes, so 0 and 2, and the 2 in many cases, as I said before, it is a CPU. So once we've done that, we should be having that full communications now within our TI portal. So if we go in accessible nodes, MPI, adapter, boom, and it should find, there we go, it just found the CPU 314. So you know the system's now fully operational and ready to go. And at this point, guys, you probably would be definitely hoping, thank God I have saved or backed up my PLC program. So yeah, and that's it. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna do it now. I'm just gonna pump in these configurations in this memory card. So yeah, that'll do, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you don't have this problem, but if you do, you are pretty much this is how you more or less go about it. So hopefully it helping you out. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked it, and don't forget to like the video if you do like the video, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.